Hey guys, how we doing today? We are going to be testing a Greninja Frostlass deck. This was the one that I was talking about in a previous video. Now that we want to go for some double prizes, because we have covered a lot of single prize recently for the format at the moment. So this deck runs like some of the earlier decks of Greninja did, but with the exception that we have included Munkidori. So we've got 2 copies of Munkidori in this deck, and this is so we can Adrenabrain and pass over some of that damage that Frostlass will be putting onto Munkidori, as well as Pidgeot, and a Ursaluna if we do get that into play. So our goal here is we don't really want to be hitting with Mirage Barrage as much. This is a post-rotation list, so everything in here is after F will leave. So to support this, we do play 5 Water Energy and 2 Luminous. Luminous can be covered for both the Greninja, Munkidori, Wellspring Ogerpon, and basically anything else that you need in the deck. It's a great versatile card, and we also do play it with a Sparkling Crystal. So with this one, it does play like a usual Greninja list. And we also do run the TM Evolution as well as 4 rare candies, because we do want to try and get as much of our board set up as possible. And to support the fact that we will have a wide range of Pokemon on our bench, we are playing 2 copies of Area Zero Underdepths. It's an amazing card, and we can support this with our 1 copy of Wellspring Ogerpon, or if we are a little bit late to the game, we've got the Greninja here as well. So what we're going to be doing today is just giving the list a go. I'll show you off some games, and we'll see what we can do with the ladder. I have had a good amount of success with it. The Munkidori is something that when placed down, opponents sort of like, oh, okay, this is how this works. But yeah, so we're going to set this as active, and we are going to proceed into our Greninja League, ironically, and get into some games. So let's go. Okay, we're starting the game off today with, I think that's supposed to be Beepo. I'm not 100% sure, but we are going to call the Tails Flip for this one. And we do want to go first with this deck at all times. Just like any other Stage 2 deck, going first is always amazing, especially for the fact that we do want to try and get our Snoruns put into play as soon as possible. So not a bad start here. We are starting off with a Wellspring and a Monkey. So I think I'm just going to put this one down for our active. This is good because Ogerpon does only have a 1 retreat cost. And the Monkey, we can try and get that set up as soon as possible. So we'll try this turn. We're just going to go for a Poffin, and we're just going to search out maybe a Froakie and a Snorunt to try and get these pieces in as soon as possible. We're going to bench the Monkey, and I think we're going to attach to... We're going to attach to the Froakie, and then I think from here we will just pass. So the Fluttermane in the active, that's not the worst. I think it may shut off Adrenabrain, yeah it does. But I think for them to use their concealed cards here, they'll have to get it out of the active spot, and they will search out 4 energy with Lady. Okay, so they will play concealed cards. Maybe I've read this wrong. Okay, it is active. Opponent's active Pokemon, yep. I should know that. I used to play Ancient Box when it first released, when everyone was saying it was going to be a great single prize deck. Unfortunately, that didn't stick around for very long. I do still have the list stored somewhere. It isn't sleeved, but I have considered coming back to it. But at the moment, there's not much ancient cards that are being printed anymore. So we sort of just got the 2 sets, Paradox Rift and the Temporal Forces for that one. So I think we're going to go for a Vessel. We're going to discard the Retrieval. And we're just going to pinch ourselves 2 Water Energy. We're going to attach this to the Ogerpon, and I think we'll just start Sob. just start sobbing until rather they retreat by a switch, or we do take a knockout here. It's good because Ogerpon, Wellspring Ogerpon for this deck, it isn't only just your Underdepths activator. The sob attack early game, while it's only 20 damage, them not being able to retreat is can be annoying sometimes. So they are going to bench a Natu. I'm still not 100% sure what they're playing. I want to say not Greninja, Gardevoir, maybe with Clairvoyant Sense. This could be a post-rotation list, excluding the Greninja. But I'm not 100% sure yet. We did have a game yesterday where I did play against a Gardevoir list and I did use a Flutter main, and that was very annoying. If you guys want to watch that, it is on the channel at the moment, ready to go. But I think I'm just going to go for an Ultra Ball here. And we're going to try and get I'm just going to get rid of the Pidgeot, probably stretcher it back to our hand. But I think we're just going to try and get the Greninja into play as soon as possible. So this is a bit of a slow start for the deck, but we're just going to hit with Sob again and see what we can do on our next turn. We've now for sure got Greninja into play, which means we can start working towards getting some knockouts, some proper knockouts done. Are they going to put the Xatu into play? And, oh, they're going to do it for us. Okay. Running Underdepths in this deck. I'm still not 100% sure what this list is. It might be Tinkaton, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. It would explain the large hand sizes that this person is going for. Spiritomb, it probably is just a Gardevoir list, but I'm not sure. So they're going to Super Rod those energies back into the deck. Now it's 2 Psychic, and oh, and they're going to play an Ionic. Okay, this may be a bit hard for us to get our Greninja back in. We do have the Frostlass, and yeah, we can just search it out with Arven. That's not the biggest issue ever. We can bench another Snorunt and get our first. Oh, it's a Mewtwo. That makes a lot of sense. Now Mewtwo is weak to fighting, so we do have the advantage there. But I did say that yesterday. We were playing a Gardevoir list yesterday, and we did verse a Gardevoir deck, and we got absolutely KO'd by it. After I mentioned having a type advantage. So we're going to bench the Snorunt, and I think we're just going to get a second Froakie down. I'm going to play the Arven here, search out an Ultra Ball, and probably a TM Evolution just for our tool. And maybe we'll work on getting another Frogadier and a Snorunt into play. So we're going to Counter Catcher, touching these two, grab the Greninja. And then you know what, I might just keep Greninja benched for now. We'll attach the TM Evolution here and we'll just play it rather than going for a Sob. That way we can get more Frostlass into play. And there are none. No more Frogadiers in the deck, that's rough. So we will have to go for a rare candy, but that's okay, we do have the 2 Freezing Shrouds here. So they're going to draw for that turn and play another Xatu. That's just more damage that we can put across the board. And if you'd like as well, if you do want to adjust this a little bit to be current format, you can just include maybe a copy or 2 of your Double Turbos and maybe a Painful Spoons Radiant Alakazam. That way that can just sort of support the Munkidori just a little bit here. So I'm going to play Nest Ball. I'm assuming they're going to search for another Mewtwo, considering they do have the setup pieces. It would be smart to set up another Mewtwo, considering they are weak to my Greninja. One thing I do regret here is I do wish I put a Pidgey into play. I'm gonna play Manaphy. Okay. Manaphy is not bad for this deck. We're not utilizing Mirage Barrage at all. It's just Shinobi Blade for this deck. We do all our bench damage through Frostlass and that's it. And then just going to pass, we'll activate our Freezing Shroud. And we'll go. So we're going to take out the Spiritomb on our next turn. Nest Ball, not the worst. So I think what we're going to do here, just going to search out our Pidgey just to be sure. And then we're just going to go for a retreat for the Wellspring and promote our Greninja. And then we'll just start hitting. Search deck for the card. Yes, we will. A better play we probably could have done there is gone and gotten our and just let Frostlass take the lead here with the damage. But they are going to concede. They did have the Mewtwo set up, but I think they weren't doing enough damage to justify promoting it and losing their main attacker. So that was Greninja versus Mewtwo. And yeah, we'll head on to our next game. Okay, starting off with our second game here, we are versing Ultra Pry. They're gonna declare the coin flip for us, and they're gonna go for heads. They're gonna flip it. Let's just see what we've got here. They're gonna go first, okay. It's not the worst. If we do get an Arven, we can sort of search out our TM evolution, but we do only start off with a small runt. We do have some support cards in hand, which is great, but they are going to play Melodic. Melodic is going to be annoying for this deck, but I'm pretty sure it is an ability Pokemon. Cornerstone Ogerpon. Okay. That's confusing. They attached the Ogerpon. Maybe they're declaring a attacker at the moment. We are just going to grab Froakie and a Pidgey. Try and get that set up as soon as possible. And then we're going to go for a Nest Ball. We're going to grab a Munkidori. Pardon my voice. And I think we're just going to attach to the Froakie here. And then that way next turn we do have our Frogadier. Or even better, we pull an Arven or a rare candy. Either one will work at the moment. They're going to play Crispin. So it seems like they are going to go for the Demolish. Very quick charge. 130 HP Feebas. That is ridiculous. That is... So we are actually going to evolve just for the health boost, and so we can start putting some damage counters onto the board. If the Cornerstone Ogerpon can be promoted by the time Shinobi Blade is lethal, that would be perfect. But I also wouldn't mind taking out this Phoebus. It probably is going to be a Melodic this turn though. So they're going to search out that a Nest Ball and a TM Evolution. Going to play the Nest Ball, and they're going to pinch a Chansey. Okay. They're going to go for their retreat and promote the Cornerstone, and they're going to just go for a flat knockout. But that's not the worst. That's not the worst. We're going to promote our Frogadier. And we will get a water energy from it. We're just going to flat out go for a Greninja. We're going to play a Stretcher, and we're going to pinch the Snorunt, make sure that we've got that set up, and then we're probably just going to go for a Shinobi Blade. We'll search our deck for a card. I think we're going to go through and we're just going to grab ourselves the Arven. It seems like we've only got the one copy in deck, which is rough. It seems like we've prized more than I've realized. and we will pass them. They will do the flat 140 back to us unless they do get the melodic down, which it seems like they will. Yeah, yep, melodic in hand. It does need some... does need 2 more energy. We're gonna boss up the Munkidori, go for a knockout. That is rough. This player is definitely not messing around at all. We're gonna promote the Greninja. Grab the Luminous here. Ironically, after Monkey was knocked out. We will go for the Arven. We're just gonna search out our... You know what, I think I might just set up another Munkidori. If we have the... No, we don't have an S-Ball. Okay. Maybe we'll just grab a Poffin and a TM Evolution. Maybe we'll go for a Poffin. We'll grab ourselves a Froakie to get knocked out. And a Snorunt, just get those down. And then we'll attach the water here. And then we'll just go for a flat Shinobi. We'll search our deck for a card. We are going to grab the Monkey because we will have our Frostlass into play on our next. Take 2 prizes here, Sparkling Crystal and a Candy, not bad. Maybe we should have grabbed the Pidgeot then. So we're going to promote the Melodic and play an Artisan. We do need to try and get our Underdepth into play. That would be very beneficial. And they are going to grab a Tatsugiri and just pass. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. So I am going to play the Underdepths, expand my bench, and go for the Monkey here. I'm going to attach the Luminous, attach the Crystal. And what's in our discard pile? Frostlass and a Munkidori. I think I will go for the Rod and just shuffle those back in. That way we've got some recovery later in the game. And then, yeah, we're just going to go for a TM Evolution here because we can't put damage onto this Melodic. We're going to target these 2. And we're just going to grab our Frostlass. So this is a difficult matchup, for sure, just for the pure fact that Melodic does prevent damage dealt to it, but I think if we're able to get another Munkidori into play, we should be sweet, and they will just immediately pass. It seems like they're stuck. Another Froakie. We are going to put Adrenabrain, and I think we're just going to utilize the fact that Melodic can't take damage here, so we're just going to move it all here, and then I think we'll bench our Froakie, and then we're just going to go for a Shinobi. Even though it doesn't do anything, we should be able to still search our deck. Yeah, we can. I need to consider a secondary attacker. I am considering putting Munkidori up for that. So we're going to search deck for a Water Energy. Freezing Shroud is going to deal more damage. Exactly what we want. And we may just have to Munkidori this Melodic. Maybe keep one on the bench to pass damage. We'll bench another one. They are going to play the Iono. That's not the worst. We will reset ourselves back to 4 cards. The Water Energy is still there, that's amazing. That's exactly what we want. And they will play the Monkey. Okay, and they're going to put it on the Pidgey. And happy switch. Getting themselves closer. Freezing Shroud will put more damage on, which will take out their Tatsugiri. Or will take out the prize. And there's a Nest Ball, so we can actually get our second monkey into play. Maybe we'll go for a Nest Ball here, grab the second one, and then probably just go and they're going to concede, actually. They're going to concede. So that's 2 concedes in a row from our opponent. 2 wins is still 2 wins. It seems like we've pressured them enough to the fact where they felt like they can't do too much, although it does seem the Melodic was getting a little bit stuck. We're actually going to move to Houndour rank now, and we will go into our 3rd game. Okay, today for our 3rd game, we are versing Hikahiru 3618, and we're going to be declaring the coin flip. As we always do, we're going to go for tails. It is going to flip heads. And we'll see what they decide to do here. We're going to go first this game. Cool. So as we get our Poffin exactly right, we do mulligan this hand. And they do too, actually. So we can see what they're playing. 2 monkeys in the startup. Wow. So we mulligan once, they mulliganed, they're playing for Alligator. So we're going to put the monkey up, and I think we're going to leave the second one in hand. And they also start with a Munkidori. We're going to bench our second one and go for a Poffin. I think we're going to just set up this just for a Froakie and a Snorunt, and then we're going to go for our second Poffin, grab a Pidgey and another Snorunt. That should be good for now. We need to put some more focus on getting the thing into play. This would be really good if we can mind bend them to make them lose. That would be pretty funny. Considering they are confused as well. So we'll get the attachment there. It also depends, so they do get the turn 1 Precious Trolley. That is pretty huge. That means they'll get the full bench of Mons. If this deck wasn't a Terra deck, I think Precious Trolley would be the ace spec I'd run. Considering it would be mixed with, oh, it's a Phoebus again. Is this the EX Phoebus? I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Precious Trolley, if we can sort of get Wellspring Ogerpon into play, get Area 0, we could potentially fill up our bench really nicely. They are going to Pokegear for an Arven. And they will play it. Gonna grab themselves another Pokegear and a TM Evolution. I'm assuming they have the energy. Yes, they do. So they're gonna go for a TM. I wonder if they will decide to evolve the Phoebuses, knowing that we are running a EX deck here. Okay, yeah, they will get both Melodics into play. This isn't the worst. If we can we can send back our own TM Evolution actually. So we're just going to attach here and we're just going to go straight for it. So I think we're going to target, what's the best thing to target here? I think if we go like this, grab the Frogadier, put 1 Froslass into play, that way we can get Greninja in as soon as possible. And then Freezing Shroud should start to activate. They do have the capability to Adrena Brain, but it's also 10 damage. So they're going to Pokegear for the Arven. Maybe they'll search out another TM evolution. No, they are going to play the Adrenabrain. Remove 10 damage onto the Frogadier, which does leave our Greninja with 300 HP. Play that Arven, Ultra Ball and a TM evolution, makes sense. Play the Ultra Ball, they're going to ditch 2 counter catches, that's risky. Grab that Croconaw. I still haven't seen a Relicanth either, so Relicanth is the only piece that's sort of missing here. But they will get the Feraligatr into play. And pass. We're going to put Greninja here. And then, honestly, I think I'm going to Ultra Ball. And we're just going to grab our second Frostlass. That way we can just start assigning more damage to the board. We are going to go for the Adrenabrain here. And we're going to put the damage counters onto the Feraligatr, I think. And then just pass. Freezing Shroud will activate more damage output with the double Frostlass, which does give Munkidori quite a bit to do here, but they do only have the one active at the moment, just like me. They're gonna play Research. God, I need one of those right now. I've got an empty hand. If we can top deck a Energy, we can start rolling out damage for Greninja. It seems like they're preparing the Melodic here. They're gonna play Adrenabrain, and they're gonna move, I'm assuming from the Croconaw. Oh, sorry, the Feraligatr. Where did they move it from? Oh, a Melodic, actually. And I think that's all they can do here. They do have 6 cards in hand. The 6 cards could be very... Oh, and they're going to go for a Totodile, so they're not actually going to go for their Relicanth play. So Freezing Shroud will assign more damage. And they may even shy away from using their Feraligatr for the pure fact that they don't have... Oh my god, what a top deck. What a top deck. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Oh, okay. We don't need the TM evolution, and there's not really much we can evolve here because I do not run Pidgeotos in the deck. So I think we'll just pass Damager. I'm going to pass it over from here, and we'll take a knockout on this Munkidori here at the end of turn. So we're just going to pass. Freezing Shroud will activate, which isn't the worst. But we will take that knockout there on the Munkidori. Take our first prize. Blood Moon Ursaluna. Not the best in a Melodic deck. They are one away from Hypno Splash. If we lose our monkey, we do have the bench one. It's not the worst. However, I would like to start getting another Luminous into play, just so we can... Oh, they put a Hero's Cape onto Munkidori. That's weird. They're gonna line his aid. They're gonna attach. They will take out Munkidori this turn, unless they... No, they don't have a boss, and that they did ditch their counter catches, so they will just go for a Hypno Splash. Honestly, I think promoting Greninja here, probably wasn't the best play, actually. But we could probably try and go for... What type of play that what could we go for here? We'll play an Iono, because our hand is sort of dookie. I do want to find the Luminous so we can start passing damage over. Otherwise, we do lose Munkidori this turn. We do get the thing here. I'm not store it. Maybe I'll just start maximizing damage. Attach water here. And we do lose the Munkidori, but I think what I'll do is I'll play this and I'll search for a night stretcher. That way we can insta recovery and put Munkidori back, even though they will take a prize for it. And maybe we'll just meet shield and maximize Frostlass. Because as it stands now, we don't have the capability to gust. They're gonna go for their Adrenaline. I'm assuming moving it off with the Munkidori. But it also could just be the active Melodic. Yeah, they will move it off. And they're gonna start putting on Frostlass. Okay. Oh, Blood Moon will hit them. I thought it was Raw Box Pokemon. No, it's Terra Pokemon. So they will do that, and they will put the 160 there. We will get out of the sleep, which means we can use Shinobi Blade, which is pretty funny. And I think if we can get another Frostlass in play, we do take out the Feraligatr on the bench. Rod, we're gonna Night Stretcher, grab our Monkey. Just gonna add that back to hand. What is in our discard pile? Just the Munkidori. So honestly, I'm just gonna, we will take the knockout here. Greninja will be knocked out this time, but we will search our deck for a card. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go straight up for Luminous energy here. Trying to work around Melodic is a bit annoying. It's not impossible, it's definitely not impossible, but it is annoying. So their Feraligatr will probably be dead at the end of this turn. And we are chipping down their Melodics pretty quick. They're gonna Iono us. That's rough. The Luminous was sort of my next go-to. But we do pull the third Frostlass. So maybe this isn't the absolute worst. Maybe we can start charging up the Frostlass and just start swinging with Frostlass. For 60, you're gonna put the damage there. Okay. Very much trying to go for this. Maybe we'll take the knockout on Greninja. Honestly, I think I'm gonna promote the Pidgey because we do have one in hand and I'm not seeing any sign of getting this Red Candy, or the Pidgeot for that matter. We're gonna Arven. Okay. Do pull the Underdepths. They don't run Terra Pokemon. We are gonna put our third Frostlass in. If we lose one, it's not the worst. Not the best either. We can get Pidgeot into play this time though. That's good. So we'll go for the Rare Candy. And we could probably grab a Nest Ball. No, not grabbing a Nest Ball. What am I talking about? Grab a Sparkling Boost. Where if we get the thing into play. Ditch that and this. No. We're gonna get rid of the Underdepths. We're not gonna be using it. And we're just going to actually, yes, we are gonna go for the Pidgeot. So then I can Pidgeot for the Blood Moon Ursaluna. We are gonna prep that attack, I think. So we are gonna go for the Quick Search here. And grab the Blood Moon Ursaluna. They do have 2 prizes left, so if they do take a double prize knockout, we do lose here. But we are going to attach, and I think we are good to use this attack. Yeah, we are. So we'll take knockout on this Melodic. Now the only problem is Ursaluna is sort of stuck in the active spot at the moment. But with Frostlass, we will be putting more damage on. All we have to do is just find the luminous energy for this Munkidori, and I mean we can just quick search that, I think. Assigning more damage to the board. They're going to attach and play Adrenabrain. I don't think they have the Hypno Splash this turn, but they will move that off there. Munkidori is lost on the next turn, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to attach to Pidgeot. Pidgeot's going to become our attacker. They will bench another monkey. Except, oh wait, no, we've won here. I've just realized. Oh wait, no, it's damage, not damage counters, my bad. They got a Lana's Aid. Getting 3 energies back. Don't need it. And they're just gonna pass. So what I thought was gonna happen was Freezing Shroud was gonna knock out the Munkidori, and then we would have taken 2 prizes from the cape, but we won't because it is damage counters. I'm just gonna grab this one. We're going to attach to the Pidgeot here, and we're going to quick search. If we do have a switch effect, that would be nice, but it doesn't seem like we do, so I'm just going to search out the Luminous. That was a misplay, I shouldn't have attached there. I should have passed damage over because we did lose this Munkidori. Do they have enough to take one out here? No, they don't. So we're just going to pass. We're just going to let Frostlass do its thing. That was a huge misplay on my part. Oh, and I think, yeah, they do win here. They do win here. It was very close, but Hypno Splash will do the lethal damage here, unfortunately. But considering we were running a Greninja deck without the Greninja and just relying on our support pieces to win, we got pretty close. I think if we had one more turn, we would have won that. See, look at that. 1200 damage put onto the board, and most of that would have been Frostlass. But yeah, so this is a deck that I was looking at. It is still heavy testing. Maybe if you want to play, looking at the deck, probably get rid of the energy retrieval, chuck another Luminous in, and maybe even chuck a Pidgeotto in, but it's all up to luck as well. Like there were some games, like the first game we did pretty well, but yeah, no, and it was just unlucky. Like we did prize a few other Arvens, we weren't getting the energy that we needed, so maybe adjustments I'll make to this deck. I'll take out the energy retrieval and I'll put in another Luminous. That seems good. But yeah, this has been the Greninja list that I have been testing. As you've seen, it can win your games, but it can also lose your games pretty quickly, especially with how prominent Munkidori is in the format right now. The fact that we versed 2 melodic decks is also very unlucky. We did have to play around that, but considering that our main attacker was completely shut off, I didn't think we did too bad considering we did lose that last match. But yeah, no, that has been today's video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you'd like to, I would very much appreciate a subscribe and maybe even a like to the video, just to boost it. It helped me motivate myself to put out more lists. I'm currently doing 1 to 2 videos a day, but I would like to see maybe if some feedback on the videos and stuff like that. But yeah, that's been me again, guys. Hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Peace.